Scorpio. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so very much for joining me. My name is Christine. That's far too many, far too early. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Scorpio tarot reading. Scorpio love tarot reading. Scorpio love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Scorpio love messages reading. Your cards are all over the place today. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Scorpio, I'm channeling for you in November 2023. We just got out of October 2023. Our season, and we are, we're getting into the holidays, aren't we? I guess we're already kind of there. You could be here in real time, but you could also be here many, many months, even years later, and that is because this is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. Scorpio, this is a fated connection. It means there is a message here for you. I wanted to show you what's going on. It's the Five of Cups and it's the Lover's card. Five of Cups and the Lover's card. So somebody has a lot of regret for leaving communication, leaving no contact, no communication, and or in separation. It's interesting because it's kind of like, am I going here? Because we see the Five of Cups in reverse, and that's asking for forgiveness. And that's the Lover's card coming in here with, are they coming in with an offer? It's definitely a decision. Or are we looking at this? Kind of really is perspective, isn't it? It's how I'm going to move the cards here. Are they spinners? Is this the Five of Cups, the regret for leaving you feeling like they don't love you? I think it might be here because look what is here. The Lovers in reverse is this regret that we're seeing in the Five of Cups. Do I feel like they don't love you? No, I don't. I still really feel that energy. This is Gemini energy, of course, and Venus energy. It's Archangel Raphael wanting to heal what's broken. You see that big, beautiful lotus flower. It's in reverse, and that's the no communication, no contact, and or in separation energy, breakup energy, you could say. Really, what does that mean for you? And the Five of Cups, Scorpio, is your energy. This is Mars and Scorpio energy. So it's kind of like they regret it when they were doing it, and they still regret it. This is the regret. This is the feeling of grief and loss, and also leaving you feeling like they didn't love you, because I just don't think that's the case. For some of you, there may have been some discord around this connection, maybe even some arguing. That won't be for everybody. I do feel like, though, there were some things that were said that were not meant, and there's a lot left unsaid. Your cards are just kind of everywhere today. So we saw them. Maybe they come back, maybe they don't, but the message was pretty loud and clear already. Scorpio, all the decks that I'm using today can be found below in the description. I'm always pointing to myself. Down in the description here on YouTube, you'll also find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, all signs tarot readings. Those are all signs love tarot readings. They are love readings for the collective. You will also find twin flame readings, very long, very in-depth twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey, and a lot more. So feel free to check out the description if you're inspired to do so. You know, here we go. The Six of Pentacles, the Judgment card, Awakening, of course, Pluto energy, Archangel Gabriel. Get some clarity, make a decision. What do you want? What do you want heading toward your life purpose? So this is your person here. How far back does this go? Is this the recent past? Is it the current past? Because the Five of Cups has an energy of emotion that hasn't really gone away. That's the regret. But it can also be that spilled emotion, I want to say, the three of Cups within the Five of Cups, of course, regarding some things that were said or arguing, or the breakup energy, the lack of communication, because the Two of Cups are also there. Of course, that was bringing in the Five of Cups. It's both of them there. And we know that this is in separation, but we also know that there's still love here. And, well, yeah. So how far back in the past is this? Because they're coming back in here. Is this for reconciliation? Is this closure? It's definitely to, I want to say, kind of air out everything, forgiveness, clarity, truth. That's really clear in the Five of Cups. And also the Lover's card in reverse. That's the regret, and that's what they're bringing in here. So there is an apology coming in here. They're carrying a lot of regret. But what else is going on? Because look at the reciprocal, look at the energy exchange between you. It's the Six of Materials. This is the Six of Pentacles, of course, the connection, commitment, relationship. It's the Moon in Taurus energy, and that's around all the emotions. And it's a rose here between you, the love between you. So there's still love between you. We know that, the energy exchange. The Five of Pentacles here, kind of not forgetting what's been going on. Of course, that's bringing in the Five of Pentacles, and that's an energy of loss, Mercury in Taurus energy. But Archangel Gabriel is the angel for messages, the herald of vision, saying, wake up. It's a 20. It's, of course, coming to a 2. That's the 2 of you, and that's also bringing in the balance. Balancing out what? Chakras, divine feminine, divine masculine energies, yin-yang energy, which of course we all possess. Karmic cycle, and heading for renewal, making a decision here. And we saw that also, that maybe something wasn't made or was made, and I think it is around walking off perhaps with just no communication or physically too, and we saw that in the Lovers in reverse and the Five of Cups. But what else? Did they make another bad decision? They need to still make one, we can see. Please remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and let the rest go. And I would be so very grateful if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This helps the channel grow so much more than I can tell you. And it goes without saying, thank you for being here today and supporting me. I love you very much. Little disclaimer, I'm still struggling, my whole family, with this head, throat, nose, chest thing. It's been going on forever. I feel fine. It's just this, the coughing in my voice can get really intense. So it's a little hard for me to express myself the way I'm used to. My voice is a little squeaky and a squawky. You might be noticing that if you're a regular viewer. In any case, it's not bothering me. So thank you for putting up with it. It should be clear soon. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Page of Voices. It's the Page of Swords. Scorpio, they are watching you. We know that there's a lot of regret there. A lot of regret, asking for forgiveness. This is holding on to the truth, waiting to act. Look at these big glasses. These very big glasses as they watch you. You having a good time? What are they watching? They're definitely keeping an eye, but it's more than that. This is preparing for something. Scorpio, what's going on? The Muse of Voices, it's communication. It's the King of Swords, Gemini and Mercury energy. All about communication. Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. This King of Swords has been thinking for a long time what they want to say to you. They're being strategic about it in this page energy, kind of like checking things out, student energy, learning, figuring it out, watching, waiting for the right time. You're both still connected, but we know you're not talking. Holding on to these kites, it's a lot of rising above conflicting energy, and look where it's heading. They're both heading straight for this pink moon. Straight for this pink moon. All the emotional energy, opening up, communicating. The air energy, of course, connecting here with the divine, with the emotional energy, her forming wings. Forming wings, the Muse of Voices, again, the King of Swords. Okay, this is obviously yours. Yeah, things have not been moving. That doesn't surprise me. This is also yours. The Muse of Inspiration, but they will be. It's just a matter of timing. Look, this is right here under your swan. This is the other half energy. Soulmate energy. For some of you, this might be around twin flame communication. It's not for everybody. I know the twin flame journey. If you're on the journey, you know you're on the journey. And if you want to get a more in-depth reading, there are very long in-depth twin flame readings below. This is where your person's energy is the strongest, Scorpio. It's the muse of inspiration. Of course, that's the King of Wands. And it's a really courageous, a really powerful energy of just going for what they want. Going down this road here, look, the yin-yang energy and the pyramid. Right above it is the moon, heading for that, heading for communication, opening up. A lot of emotional energy. That's what the moon is around, of course, and it's full. It's the subconscious. So the sun, of course, is shining on that, the conscious, and it's highlighting everything. That's highlighting the emotions. Flames coming off here as wings. So we have, they look like transformational butterfly wings, don't they? Coming together with the water and the air. Transforming, really, that's what it is. Look, it's connecting here. Yeah, so this is a really transformational conversation. The muse of inspiration, that's the wand energy. It's the energy of love, the idea of love. It's the speed at which it's happening, I want to say. The passionate energy, of course. Flames coming from both hands. Look at you connected. Connected, again, but not talking. But looking down, waiting. Timing issue. The chariot is in reverse. Here's the thing. This is the moon in Cancer energy. So it is around all the emotions. And you can see all the horses here. It's freeing, that's moving through karmic cycles, obstacles, also humility, coming with that apology, with the forgiveness we saw in the Five of Cups, because they regretted whatever they said or didn't say, did or didn't do. And that Lover's in reverse, the minute I feel like they did it or as they were doing it. Why then? Why? It's in reverse. Moon, Cancer energy, it's reflecting on it all. That's putting the moon in reverse as well. And you know what that is? That's clarity and that's the truth coming. But it is a matter of time. Right now we can see that it's not. But we can also see the truth that's being held on to as they kind of plan strategically what they want to say here. Maybe even coming out of nowhere, but it is going for what they want here. It's a kind of a leader energy, I want to say. The Fool coming in reverse, interesting, coming below the Page of Swords. Not surprising. It's kind of an energy of not being ready. It's like, I wouldn't say apathy so much as just not being completely ready, but also this is more of the separation, you know, because they're watching and holding on to truth and not really, they haven't come forward yet. Aquarius and Uranus energy. Why are they not taking that chance yet? There's the Lover's card, right? The partnership placement. So now it's coming back in the upright. Was it already before? Yeah, it was the spinner for me. So this is a validation because that reversal energy, it was clear with that Five of Cups. The regret. The World card in reverse. Yeah, this is not finished. Things have not been moving. This is Saturn energy, also Leo, Scorpio, you're here, Taurus and Aquarius. Fixed signs don't really love change. And of course, your person could be Leo or another Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. It doesn't mean they are, because you know all the energies generally come through eventually. It's the fear of change energy, and that's why things haven't been moving. So what are they afraid to change? And what karmic cycles are they working through? What obstacles? Because this is Saturn, you know, I want to say taking a, I can't say what I want to say. Going after, let's just say. Saturn can slow things down. You know, it's a planet of structure and rules, you know, tradition and karma, lessons, obstacles. So something here is still needing to get worked out. This is not finished. The completion, I want to say, whether you are, again, as we saw in Judgment in the Awakening card, Archangel Gabriel, is this reconciliation or is this closure? It's extremely clear that it's kind of like here, you know, which way is it going? The Lover's card is coming in here with the Muse of Voices. That is, again, the King of Swords. The Lover's card and the King of Swords. Definitely coming here communicating. This might just come out of nowhere. Yeah. Soulmate energy, big time. For those of you on a twin flame journey, it's also here. And I know it's not for everyone, but it's here. And this is restoring harmony. This can be union. That doesn't mean for everyone that it's in person. It can be, especially as we see here with the Muse of Voices, the King of Swords, via communication. Mercury, of course, is the planet of the mind and communication. Oftentimes it's around reading and writing. So it can be in person. It can be with a phone call, social media, email, SMS. You know, it's going to be different for everybody. Yeah. Is this reconciliation or is this closure? I don't know. They're coming here with healing energy. Of course, Archangel Raphael here now in the upright. The angel for healing what's broken. The communication. The communication, is that going to heal everything else and get it moving again? Or is that just what needs to be healed here? They're holding on to it. Look at this. They're watching it and waiting. Catty corner here with the Page of Swords. The Lover's card coming back. Venus, of course, energy. The planet of love. And is this just a decision to communicate, or is this a decision you're going to come to? Because, yeah, they're getting this. It's all rumbling up here. You can see that they want to come here and communicate. It's just really, really clear. It is a matter of timing. You know, the World card, it's called the World Cosmos here. Look, the wings, and it's kind of like blocking, you know, half holding it up, holding it in front. It's in reverse. This is a 21 and it comes to a 3. Of course, that's a divine number, divine timing, communication, growth. The whole point is heading toward the completion, you know. So both of where this is going, reconciliation or closure, but also the cycle that I feel your person's in. And yeah, the cycle that's going on here. The karmic cycle, the life lessons. Somebody's also very clearly not moving forward, I want to say, hasn't been in the way of also just travel. You know, it can literally be, let's say, riding a chariot, but planes, trains, automobiles, but also just not moving forward. It's really clear, but look around. The Chariot in the World card is telling us that, because this can also be about that movement, physical, literal movement, but also just travel toward each other. And you're both here. You're both not doing it. Look. The Muse of Inspiration and the Muse of Voices, the King of Swords and the King of Wands. But this is their energy where it's the strongest, and this is what's on their mind. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Yeah, that is just not surprising. Literally getting the strength for that. The Strength card, Leo energy, the Source, co-creating, God. God is the universe, the divine. This is finishing that cycle right there. Look, do you see the infinity symbol? For some of you, this is really, you know, well, this is my twin flame, and it really can be, of course. I know it's not for everybody, but that infinity symbol is there. But this is also a particular connection to your person. There is a soul connection here. It's extremely clear. Soulmate energy, very deep soulmate energy, twin flame energy for those of you on a twin flame journey, but this is working out the cycles for renewal. Chakras, divine feminine, divine masculine energy, karmic cycle, working it out. Look, it's connecting here with the Lion, of course, and the Strength card, going here from the crown chakra to the third eye chakra. Yeah, it's just. And by the way, the chemistry between you is just, I want to say, off the charts. A lot of chemistry. Sometimes an overwhelming energy can overwhelm each other, but there is a manifesting energy here of something, I don't know, different, better, bigger. What is that meaning for you? The Hangman, the Hang Muse is showing itself at the bottom of the deck. Another major arcana. Pisces energy, more about the divine and the timing. In communication, indecisive energy, lack of movement, we know that. And only time will tell energy. A little bit of power struggles here. I don't know if somebody's waiting for somebody else, but they're definitely watching. And I do feel they're going to be making their first move. It's almost like, you know, this is what we're seeing. It's sort of like the halt, you know. But we also see all the courage around that coming here to bring to communicate. It's really clear. It comes back, maybe it comes back, maybe it doesn't. We saw it, it came, it went. I'm not feeling at the moment, maybe that will change, but I'm not feeling the bottoms up, I want to say. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Emperor in reverse. Okay, that explains some of it. Aries energy, Mars energy. That Mars is the planet of action. You know, in Mars, you're connected to Mars too, Scorpio. This is an Aries energy, but you're connected here big time. It's the beginning and it's the end, and it's the action, and it's in reverse. So there are some power struggles here, some ego too that's keeping them from coming. Interesting. Divine masculine energy. It's like an overabundance, you know, but also figuring out how to come. The Emperor kind of is used to getting, I don't want to say getting their way, but kind of getting things, you know, they like things a particular way. We know that they regretted, I feel like, the moment they said or didn't say something left, whether it was just communication or physical, and they are wanting to apologize. There is a stubborn energy of trying to move that. It's coming through here. It's some ego. It's an overabundance, but we also know that they're trying to balance out their divine feminine and divine masculine energies. Work through karmic cycle. Get renewal. Balance out their chakras. I mean, it is just extremely clear. So this is just really not surprising at all. I want to show you it's at the bottom of the deck. It's the Three of Voices. This is the Three of Swords, and it's coming in reverse. Saturn and Libra energy. So we know, I mean, we already know, but it's a validation of no contact, no communication and or in separation, the heartbreak, the loss, the sadness around the disconnect, whatever that means for you. You know, the sword energy is transactional and clarity and communication and truth, and it's severed here. Was there a third party? Maybe for some of you. Your person, I feel like, is a big third party player here. But it can be interference via another connection, family of origin, friends, possibly interfering, or even just in somebody's head. Cultural, religious differences, distance, work, life situations, you know. But you know what they're doing here? They're apologizing. So it's more of that energy of the Five of Cups that came in with the Lovers in reverse when we first saw it. This is the healing energy, and it's an apology. Okay. We saw it came, it went. Maybe it comes back, maybe it doesn't. This is just how your reading is wanting to go today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Wheel of Fortune here. This is just not surprising at all. Here we go. Leo, Scorpio, you're here too. Taurus and Aquarius energy. So we see eventually whatever they're afraid of here in the World card, of figuring out this cycle that they're in, whatever they're trying to work out here aside from their ego, but these lessons, this karmic cycle, the balancing of the energies and the chakras, it will be eventually worked out, and the completion energy will be here. We see it. It's the Wheel of Fortune. This is a turning point. Fate and destiny, yeah. A new start, and I feel a message coming through here. It can be in person, you know, for some of you, but for a lot of you, it might be via maybe even a phone call, you know. It's calling it the Wheel here. And of course, that's the 10. That's the new cycle that we know is coming in the completion of a cycle, completion of whatever's going on here. The renewal coming. So it is coming. It is a matter of time, I have to tell you. But it's really clear. So more really deep soulmate energy. You could have known your person for a really long time, or it could just feel that way. It's a really deeply felt connection. And it's coming into your destiny here. So this is a connection that is not over. It's not complete. You can see that. And look at the moon cycles. I love that. I love this energy in the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. It's the cycles of life, and it is a turning point now. It's Jupiter energy, you know, and that's the planet of prosperity and expansion, hope, optimism, growth, luck. Luck. I always say luck is preparation meets opportunity, you know. People used to ask me that about my music career. It's kind of preparing for it. It's like you've been, your destinies, you know, intertwined here. And it's the change, and it's the good fortune, it's the turning point, it's the luck, you know. Could it be a timing situation for some of you? Yeah. Maybe even where you are now and how that works out. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards, Aho. Okay. It's kind of like here. I think it might be more in reverse than anything. This is sort of like, it's 3. It's the most I take. Is that 3? It is. Okay. This is strange. I'm going to tell you why, because when things are coming here, it's sort of like an indecision, or it's a kind of in the making here. We have the Knight of Emotions, the 4 of Voices, and the 5 of Emotions coming back. So it's kind of like, are we here the way it landed, or are we here? I don't know. It's coming back in here again. The 5 of Emotions. The 4 of Swords in reverse here is some regret. The 4 of Swords in reverse here is some restless energy, some anxious energy, kind of wanting to get moving here. The Knight of Emotions, the Knight of Cups, the Prince Charming energy card, romantic proposals is kind of some wishy-washy energy, maybe some going back on some promises. And then we're here. You know, the way it landed, it's kind of like, where are we going with this? They're spinners. They're spinners because we know that they regret. They regretted it the minute they, I feel like, stopped talking, didn't answer, walked away, whatever they did here. They left you feeling like they don't love you. We saw that in the Lover's reverse when it came in, okay? In the reverse, it's in the upright here, the decision around this, but the I love you. And here I feel in reverse, it's spinning, but this is the message because this is more of the energy of please forgive me. It's coming in and healing. It's bringing back in hope. And it's wanting to move on from whatever happened, you know? So do I feel that this is a closure or a reconciliation? Only you can know that. You're in charge, not me. You have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone has free will. We're going to talk about the 9 of Wands in reverse. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. The trajectory of where this is going is not up to me. It is up to you. It is up to your person. We can see here that this is literally one or the other here, but this is coming back in. You know, this is also not surprising. We saw the 3 of Swords in reverse. So the 4 of Swords here in the uprights. The spinner. Jupiter and Libra energy. Because it's where you go for this renewal. I sat there and watched the camera die. And I didn't catch it in time. But I caught it early enough. It's the renewal that's been going on. Look, sitting here. The eyes beaming out. Of course, 4. That's a manifesting energy. The 4 areas of support and stability, mentally, emotional, physical, and spiritual, is nothing without the foundation. You need that there, and that's nothing without all the support. You need it all. Everybody needs to be there, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Should that be in person for some of you, or should that just mean wanting to participate? Here in the divine, here in the emotional energy, with surrounded by the roses, somebody waiting. Somebody waiting here. It's a strong energy here. Just the way it came in was like, where are you? I think it's kind of like, it's more for here for me because it's just really clear that they're coming in here. Prince Charming, Princess, Prince Charming energy. What's the proposal? To talk? Definitely asking for forgiveness and wanting a clean slate energy. So I feel this is a strong feeling of reconciliation. For some of you, that might not be the case. What decisions are you making here? This 5 of Cups is really asking for forgiveness here, coming back in. And actually, it wants to go here. Is that right? Yeah. No. That's where it wants to be. I know, no rhyme or reason sometimes. I just go where I'm led. The Nine of Wands in reverse, the Moon in Sagittarius energy. You know, this is an energy of just kind of holding up. Everybody kind of got their boundaries up. You're both here in that. Look, the connection. This almost looks like layered hearts kind of coming from these mountains, these obstacles. I think, is there stuff carved in there? It almost, I think there's something carved there. Let me just look. Try not to laugh with my magnifying glass. Is it? No. It's not, but it's one of those things where it almost looks like a cherub with wings. It's one of those things that's like cloud watching. You know, that's a form of divination. So I won't get all into that, but boy, that's there. It's in reverse here. This is ending the separation. It is kind of not being so defensive. It's having faith. It's moving. It's what they're trying to do here. It is just so clear. It's so incredibly clear. And look what I wanted to show for your last card that I was wanting to look at. Again, how many times did we see it? I think that's 3. The Six of Pentacles. Look at the energy exchange between you. The love between you. The reciprocal energy. The Moon and Taurus energy and the Moon. That's the emotional energy. That's all you, Scorpio. Opening up, communicating very deep emotions. A love here. You're both completely covered in the roses. Look. Your arms up, sharing this energy, happy. It's a giving energy. It's receiving, it's giving and receiving. The 6 is also connecting us, of course, to Venus energy, which you can see here, even though this is actually a moon energy. And yeah, that's also restoring harmony and healing between. It's an energy exchange for healing. It's healing each other. It's both being there together. And what are they bringing in is this Knight of Emotions, this Knight of Cups. You know, can sometimes be proposal energy. Do I think somebody's coming in to ask somebody to marry them? I mean, it's not a real strong energy for that, but for some of you, it could be the case, of course. But proposal energy can be, let's talk, let's meet, let's continue on. What is that going to be? Because we see the Lover's card coming back here after all the regret. Here saying there's a decision here now on the table. There's some kind of an offer coming in here. This Knight of Emotions, of course, is on this horse. This is a really particularly emotional horse, Scorpio. And yeah, look, it's adorned here. I'm not really sure what that's called. If you're a horse professional, you probably are saying, yeah, that I know that's not a saddle, but they have it on their nose here. There's a star, as you can see, bringing in the star energy. Fated connection, but also, of course, the hope for the renewal and the clarity. Is that what they're bringing? Are they coming here to tell you that they love you or how they feel about you? Because they're definitely watching and planning to come in here and tell you some truths. Things are changing here. It's just really super clear. This energy is literally on the move here. The reversal of the Chariot and the World card. It's not complete. It's not finished. We can see that there's a total change going on, lots of healing energy. Playing here in the water, you know, sort of jumping up and down joyfully, covered in the emotions and the love. What do they have to say? Besides, we know, asking for forgiveness. Scorpio, I'm bringing in some Oracle. I'm shuffled and ready to go. By the way, I'm not reading Oracle in reverse right now. I want to show you what's at the bottom of the deck. Look, the Divine Matrix. I don't even feel like I need to tell you. I mean, you can see it. Look, the connection here. It's 44 angels are with you. A guided connection, a soul connection. A divine connection. You don't need to be on a twin flame journey for that. I just want to remind you, because I know a lot of people aren't. Not everybody is into it, and that's okay. You know, I'm not here to tell anybody anything. Master number 44. Your guides are with you. The royal you. Look at that, the crown. It's gold. Good luck, the healing energy. And I like this energy because It's really an energy of owning, you know, not letting the external, I want to say, influence. It's owning you. So that's both for your person, that's both for you, and that's both for this connection. I'm going to keep this, but I want to channel some more. Okay. I'm making a mess. That's what I do. The divine matrix. This is trusting in that, because this master number, angels are with you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, really. Of trusting how things are unfolding. The synchronicities involved in your life and in this connection. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the remainder of the cards for Scorpio. Aho, 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 aho. I always think of, is that Snow White that I'm thinking of? Oh, interesting. I was thinking of kind of like that Disney energy, wish upon a star, when you wish upon a star. 9, 10, 11, 12. I know I'm counting it, but it's coming to a 3. It's a divine. Look at this. I want to cry. Scorpio, this is so pretty. Wishing upon a star. Scorpio, this is so beautiful. Wish upon a star. Wish is coming true. This is divine timing. It's Spirit has a plan. Trust in what's unfolding. Pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities. What's for you? Where are you wanting to go? Reconciliation or closure? Doesn't feel like closure, but you know, I can't speak for you. Wishing upon a star for what you want. Look, the angel wings are, we see here in the 44, are completely surrounding, look, wrapping around her. What is she holding? Is that a butterfly? Is that a flower? It's a star, of course. It's a star, isn't it? The rose is coming down. Stars, of course, surrounding. Look at this. Wrapped in angel wings. I want to cry. This is so beautiful. What a beautiful reading. Wish is coming true. Wish fulfillment energy. It sure feels that way. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, a deep breath. My gosh. As you assess the situation, literally, it's an energy of controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Divine timing. Let go, let God, go with the flow energy. This is extremely beautiful, your reading. This is like this turned into bottoms up, I want to say, roots of abundance. It's the two of you here. It's everything balancing out, coming out of the duality. There's the key, look. The key to the abundance. The roots, of course, going deep. Long-term energy also connecting to the earth energy. That's the commitment. The connection, look, there's the keyhole, and that looks like an owl. I think that's an owl into the tree. Do you see that? Or is that an owl, or is that not a hawk, an eagle? Connected to the divine, they both are. But I'll tell you, if that's an owl is a Scorpio. Did you know that? All about inner transformation, Scorpio. You're one of the best. The death card is your card. Really big changes, rebirth, energy, transformational energy. Look at the key here. That's the key. Look to this long-term energy, to the roots of abundance, to where things begin, you know, and where they grow. Surrounded by transformational energy, fate, fairies, stars, kind of a magic energy. It looks like a heart. And there's the key to it right here. To the roots of abundance for this connection. What a beautiful energy. I can't with your reading. That's the last beyond the ordinary. Look at this beautiful energy. Attainment, fulfillment, things coming to fruition. Something big is going down here, Scorpio. I tell you, it's a matter of timing. I love this for you. What can I say? There's just so much magical energy here. It's unbelievable. The uncharted sea, it's a 10. It's the new beginning. It's the end of a cycle. It's the completion. It's a renewal, quite literally here, as we talked about, go with the flow, let go, let God. Literally here being powered by the wind. It's like hermit energy. Look, it's dangling here off. It's this lantern carrying the star, the hope for renewal and clarity. Here on the divine, here on the love. Going with the flow, you know, as things, the wheel of fortune, the cycles of life. This stork here waiting to go off and send the message. Literally, I feel like this is a message for a lot of you. Communication, whatever that is, here in the King of Swords, we know that. The stars here in the water, this oar, kind of like when it's time to work through it and when it's time to let it be. The direction, the uncharted sea, that sounded like Dr. Seuss. But that's the taking the chance energy, you know? What can I say? That's the taking the chance energy. Scorpio, it's really quite beautiful. Close encounters. This butterfly, I want to cry because this is coming out of that, the cycle for the renewal. You know, literally the transformational energy of Scorpio, of you two. You, your person, both of you, alignment, the connection. It's completely covered in transformational energy, fate, love, stars, hope, clarity, close encounters. You know, it's sort of like somebody's, I don't want to say somebody's freeing somebody else, but there is a really deep soul connection here, you know. This is really beautiful. Your reading is very emotional and very clear. I can feel it. It's palpable. Like this is the kind of how I feel here in this Wish Upon a Star energy. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's going to slip right out of here. Needed to be in here. There's something that's still getting worked out. We see it. When it's worked out, Spirit has a plan here. This butterfly will slip right through. There's somebody waiting there. Okay. Scorpio, your reading is so beautiful. I want to bring in some channeled love messages for you. Messages from your person. Messages from their higher self. I'm going to close my eyes, and what falls out, falls out. What I bring out comes out. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's a little. What do you want to say to your Scorpio? Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Scorpio. Your little wants to be opened. They're all open, waiting. I'm so sorry I hurt you. Here at the Four of Voices. Everything reminds me of you. We were destined to meet. That's going here. Yeah, it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's the fated connection. Please forgive me again. Interesting. Here with the Page of Swords, but most importantly, the Five of Cups in reverse. The Lovers came in reverse with the Five of Cups in the upright, and then they came back the opposite, although that's some of those were spinners. We have a deep soul connection. Yeah. I'm putting this with the Divine Matrix. This is a fated connection. This is also the Wheel of Fortune. Do you miss me too? I'm sorry. Another I'm sorry. Is there some type of external influence here? Because this is kind of like, it's really strong on your person's energy too, of standing their ground and their themselves and what, you know, what's for them, and not being kind of affected by external energies. I was stupid, because that's pretty strong. And that came through real early with the Lovers in reverse and the Five of Cups, the regret, as they were not responding or saying something or leaving. And that Five of Cups coming back asking for forgiveness, quite literally, for it, for leaving you feeling like they didn't care. I'm trying to send you a message. Very much coming through. This has been from the beginning. It's the King of Swords buried under there. The Wheel of Fortune. I have so many regrets. That was the Lovers in reverse. It's here in the upright now. I put it there. Your last channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self. You are my other half. More soulmate energy. If you're on a twin flame journey, it's here. I know that's not for everybody. This is a really beautiful way to end such a beautiful reading, Scorpio. I really loved your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved it even as much as I loved channeling for you. It was very emotional. And yeah, it was emotional, but really a beautiful feeling. And I'm wishing you so much love and so much light on your journey, hoping for the best outcome for you, for your highest good, the highest good of those around you. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed your reading, I would really appreciate it if you like the video. Subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really keeps the channel moving. And it goes without saying, thank you for being here today and watching. It means everything to me. I love you very much. I wish you well. And I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Bye, Scorpio.